Living with anxiety or PTSD can feel like a constant battle, but there is a clear path toward managing it. Can a video game help heal trauma? Therapists are using virtual reality to safely confront traumatic memories. This isn't just about facing fears, it's about changing the thought patterns that keep you stuck in a loop. And recovery isn't confined to a clinic. Even what you eat can affect your brain's response to stress. We'll break down professional treatments, daily coping skills, and lifestyle changes that put you in control. The foundation for managing PTSD is often psychotherapy, providing a safe space to process trauma and learn skills. For many, medication is a key tool. The FDA has approved SSRIs like Zoloft to help regulate brain chemistry. The most effective approach often combines both. Medication can stabilize mood, making therapy more productive. So we know professional help is the base. But what exactly happens in therapy that creates such deep change? One method, cognitive therapy, targets the source code of anxiety. Your thoughts. But how do you alter a belief that feels so real? It's not just thoughts. Specific symptoms like nightmares can be targeted directly with alpha-1 blockers. Cognitive therapy makes you a detective of your own mind. You learn to spot, question, and reframe negative automatic thoughts. You change those beliefs by gathering evidence against them, slowly building a new, more balanced perspective on reality. For fears tied to memories, exposure therapy helps your brain learn it's not a current threat. VR creates the ultimate safe space for this. These therapies rewire the brain over time. But what can you do right now when a wave of anxiety hits? First, control your breathing. Slow, deep breaths signal safety to your nervous system, countering the fight-or-flight response. Next, release physical tension. Tensing and then releasing muscles makes you aware of where you hold stress and lets it go. Then, ground yourself in the present. Use your 5 senses. Name 5 things you see, 4 you can touch, 3 you hear. Finally, practice mindfulness. It's not stopping thoughts, but observing them without judgment, reducing their power. Physical tools can help too. A weighted blanket simulates a comforting hug, calming the nervous system. These skills are your emergency toolkit. Now, let's look at proactive strategies for building a more resilient life. Anxiety can lead to avoidance. The antidote is behavioral activation, scheduling small, rewarding activities. Processing doesn't always require speaking. Journaling lets you untangle thoughts on your own terms, reducing their intensity. One of the best anti-anxiety tools is physical activity. Exercise burns stress hormones and boosts mood. We've covered therapies and actions, but could your diet be a hidden factor in your stress response? The answer is yes. Cortisol, the primary stress hormone, is often elevated in PTSD. Dark chocolate can help regulate it. So, yes, your diet is a tool. Green tea contains L-theanine, an amino acid that can relieve stress without drowsiness. We've covered the mind, body, and habits. But healing doesn't happen in a vacuum. The final layer is connection. Trauma can be incredibly isolating. Support groups offer a potent reminder that you are not alone. While not a substitute for therapy, these groups reinforce what you learn there, like emotional regulation skills. The real path to management is integration, using grounding skills, supported by therapy, while building a resilient lifestyle. Let's bring it all together. Recovery starts with a strong base, professional treatments that address root causes. On top of that, you build a toolkit of in-the-moment skills, breathing, grounding, that give you control. You surround it all with a supportive lifestyle, exercise, nutrition, and connection for long-term well-being. Managing anxiety is not about one fix. It's a system of support. Effective strategies exist. The first step is seeking help.